Okay, so I'm going to be reading some of this in Montmartre and Voyeur because I gotta do the research so I can start writing, and I really miss reading actually both of these because I took a week break because I had freelance work to do, so didn't really read much of these two books, and I was supposed to be done a long time ago. So essentially that's that. We're in my backyard. It's very messy, our backyard. We have like construction materials everywhere because we're renovating the basement. So yeah, I used to film more often back here, but because it's, like I said, messy, like, I don't know, I'm just like kind of hiding it with where I'm sitting right now. It's hot, like it's been hot today and a bit humid, but it's not as bad because we've been having really cooler weather, which by the way is my favorite type of weather. But yeah, unfortunately it's getting hot again. But yeah, and my hair, as for my hair, it's a transitional period right now. I just stripped away the red color from it, that's why it looks like this right now, and then at some point I'm gonna bleach it and then I'm gonna dye it. So we just have to deal with this color for now. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I don't know what to think about it. Some days I'm like, this is horrendous, and other days I'm like, this is okay, I can deal with this for a bit. And it's kind of like peculiar, different, I don't know. Yeah, so let's just start reading. I've been listening to this playlist by this girl on YouTube, and she has like the greatest music taste. Like I've hands down, I haven't seen anyone have such great music taste. Usually I'm the one with the great music taste. Sorry, I know that's condescending and kind of like I'm so much better than everyone else. I'm not. I just like know my taste in music, and I've never seen someone like expose me to so many good new songs. I will try to link it down below. Her name is just Anastasia, and she just makes these playlists, and you can listen to them on Spotify. I don't have Spotify like the plan, so it's like so annoying to listen to anything on Spotify for me because I can't skip anything. So I just listen to her playlist on YouTube. Oh, that's so much better. So I'm gonna link it down below. She makes playlists out of like the, oh my god, that's so much better. She makes playlists out of the Twilight Saga as well, so that's amazing and I recommend it. I'm gonna film a TikTok because I kind of like the lighting here, and then I'm gonna come back and do some reading. So that's the reality of my life because I have to always be filming something. So guess who didn't read and just posted TikToks? I did. I'm gonna start filming like this. I'm gonna start using my tripod. It feels like very much intimate, and it feels like laissez-faire. It feels like I don't really care, but like I obviously do care. What is going on with my hair? I just straightened it and it's already getting puffy. Having my water, my H2O. I used to always drink tap water. I love tap water, but apparently it's not good for you because of the shit that they put in. So now I use this filter water. I have been writing though, just not as much as I wish I was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I need more sleep. Definitely need more sleep. Film in the morning, but it makes me look like I am a dead sheet, so I look like a ghost. And my voice is not here. Wow, these are not even noise canceling, and yet they do the job perfectly. That's insane. There's a reason we are drawn to gazing at the ocean. It is said the ocean provides a closer reflection of who we are than any mirror. So I'm doing my morning pages outside, and I normally don't do them outside. I normally don't come outside in the morning anymore, but I used to do that all the time in the summer. So today I woke up with a headache and it was kind of cooler out, so I was like, maybe I should just go a little bit outside. It's nice and cool, so let me just write my 3 pages. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have a bunch of books here that I'm currently reading. These are my morning books, okay? It's these stack here. I have A Gentle Reminder. Then I have Rick Rubin's The Creative Act. Then I have Light the Dark, Writers on Creativity. And then I have this guy that I've been reading for a year now, which is The Writer's Journey. So I'm trying to read this more frequently now to finish it off. I'm like almost halfway through. So yeah, those are my morning books. And I'm going to film a bit out here today for the vlog. And I want to film a vlog, or maybe I make this vlog that vlog. I'm not too sure. I want to film a vlog where I show you my writing, where I'm going to be writing more because I want to write a lot this week. So probably going to do that. My cat is outside. I hope he comes back. He literally opened the patio door. Like, that's how crazy he is and how smart he is and how talented he is, because we keep like closing it off, doing things on it on the patio door to get it locked. But I have to watch because he could literally lock me out of the house, but he escaped. I was too late to grab him. We'll see. First book that I'm reading is Light the Dark, Writers on Creativity, Inspiration, and the Artistic Process. I've been reading like one of these passages like every so often, and they're from different authors that talk about what inspired them, what's the first work of fiction that they read that inspired their career, etc. Little advice that they have. I don't know why I keep fixing my hair, but yeah. So today I'm reading Edwidge Dandicat. I've never heard of that author before, so I'm gonna read this and tell you what I think, I guess. Off the bat, I already like it. He's talking about a passage that he read in the book, It's Not Love, It's Just Paris. And he says, the narrator encounters resistance when she tells her father she's considering a creative path. Often in an immigrant family, it's a very big departure for a child to say, I want to be an artist, not a doctor, not a lawyer, or an engineer. The father here tells his daughter that what so many immigrant parents tell their children, art is not the safest route in life. We didn't sacrifice all this for you to take up a precarious profession. And I kind of relate to that because both of my parents are immigrants, and right now they're kind of like supporting my dream as becoming a writer, and it's been hard and challenging, right? So yeah, I really relate to that. And I think like negative mindset around art and creating a business out of your art and your, you know, creativity is actually what's going to hinder you, even though you believe in yourself. So we have to, like, you know, work through those feelings. And yeah, I really like this passage. It's so windy. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I will be doing it anyway. I'm so obsessed with these kombucha. It's so good. Holy hell. Anyways, I have some packages here that I want to open because they've been collecting dust. So we got about 4 packages. So let's get right into them. Let's start with the first one. Ooh, I got M Train by Patti Smith. I've been waiting on this book to arrive. And oh my god, I love the back cover. So nice. I don't know why there's a scratch though, but you can't really see it. But yeah, I can't wait to read this one. I have her other book, Just Kids, so I'm gonna read that one first for a vlog. And then let's open this book package. Oh my god, it's so windy! Ooh, I've been waiting for this one as well, and it's a book. This was meant to find you when you need it the most by Charlotte Freeman. I'm reading her other book right now and I'm enjoying it so much, so I had to get this one as well. Then we have this Amazon package. I hardly ever order from Amazon, but I watched a movie. I ordered this a long time ago. It took a long time to get to me, and then it took me a long time to unbox it. But it is My Fault by Mercedes Ron from the movie Mi Culpa, which is my fault. So I really can't wait to read this. And what? This is set in Toronto? 17-year-old Noah Morgan lives a quiet, normal life with her mother in Toronto until her mother meets and marries William Lester, a wealthy and enigmatic lawyer from California. Okay, I think they changed things because they were definitely not living anywhere in the Americas. They're actually living in Spain in the movies. And finally, we got the last package. I know what this is, but let's open this up. And this is the last book that I got. I can't believe it looks like I don't have a shirt. I just have a tank top. And it's Goddesses and Heroines by Jean Menzies and illustrated by Katie Ponder. And it's so gorgeous, so beautiful. Hi! So I recently finished this book called Warrior by Francesca Reese, and I actually really enjoyed it. At first, I was enjoying it, then I wasn't too sure about it, and then when I pushed through past the 100 mark, things got really interesting. And I do want to warn, this is not an action-driven plot. This is very much character-driven. It's very much discovering through one character and to a secondary character something that happened in the past and how it unravels to, you know, the main character, which is Leah. So Leah is this 20-something-year-old expat, British expat living in Paris, and she doesn't know what she's doing with her life. She honestly does not know, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's up to you to figure out if she does figure it out or not. Essentially, she's just getting by. She's working at a Paris cafe, and then she sees this ad of an English writer who seeks an assistant to help him with something, and so she applies. And when the writer sees her in Paris, he's like automatically, yes, you're taking the job, I need you as an assistant. And then I won't explain too much what the job is, but the job involves uncovering his own past, right? So we follow a 20-something-year-old girl and a 60-year-old older established writer who's also an expat, a British expat. And then in the summertime, she gets sent to his family home in the south of France, and then she gets to meet his family, his children, which are her age, and so much ensues. So again, this is a very like sultry, long, kind of annoying read at some point because you just want to figure out what the hell is going on, and the payoff, it like really comes towards the end, so you really need to have that patience. And this is like a 360 page book, right? So a lot of people, they're tempted to like give up after the first 50 pages because the writing style is not very accessible. There's a lot of passages that are written in French, which for me, I understand perfectly, but I can understand how a non-French reader would be like, okay, what are they saying, right? But honestly, if you have time to dedicate, I definitely recommend this. This is not a romance book. This is like literally a literary coming of age book. But yeah, both characters can be insufferable, especially the one character. So tread with caution. I'm just kind of upset that no one talks about this book because I just want to hear what other people have to say. It is a book for writers. Although Leah is not a writer herself, she does enjoy reading. And you know, the man that she works for, he's an established writer. So yeah, we also have these like weird relationships where like she's admiring Michael, which is the author, because first of all, he is upper middle class. He's kind of like in the rich class. He has success. His family life seems like they're all well off, posh kids, etc. So we could see like her outsider view looking in and wanting to fit in. So again, I feel like the Brits, they are always so focused about social class. So this is like no other type of novels from coming of age British and Irish writers, you know, that always focus on what it's like to be outside looking in, etc. So definitely recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I would say maybe a 4 out of 5 star, and I really do want to read anything else that Francesca Reese publishes. So that was one of the many books set in the French Riviera that I completed. I'm still working my way through other books that are a bit more historical, not non-fiction. And I don't know what to say, but I will make a video talking about the French Riviera books that I have read and that I recommend, probably more towards the end of the summer as I'm still finishing a few more books, because as you guys know, my book is set in the French Riviera and I'm not writing my book yet. I think I need 1 more week for collecting research, fixing up my research, plotting, and then I'm going to go back to writing it. Hopefully in August I can just pump out 60k and then edit it and get it published by mid-September before it's the official end of summer, because my book is set in end of August, beginning September anyways, so it would work perfectly that way.
He'd be in a hurry to call and say what it is. Dead owner. But Blake is not a casual non-user. He's on the prowl for a wife, and despite my hulking stature, giant ass feet, and emotions legit, he's not willing to let me go until he's individually clarified that I don't know how to make any of this.
Approximately 6 foot tall with dark hair.
Oh my god. I should have never read Janet McCurdy's book. I'm just so tired of always fucking pretending. You spend a lifetime pretending you don't know how to heal anymore. You don't even know if you're fake healing or you're actually healing. I think I love writing for that reason, where it's like I can just be myself for once. I could just say what I actually think, what I actually feel. It's like the key to like set me fucking free.
I'm losing my mind because I want to talk about my book, but I can't because I don't want to spoil anything yet. I don't want to give out anything until it's time to give it all out. So what I'm going to be doing, okay, is that I'm going to film a long video. Like, I'm talking maybe 2-3 hours long, depending how long, and I'll probably break it up in a few videos once I'm done writing my French Riviera book. I'm so excited. So many things are about to unravel. I just hope that I can write it the best that I can and that I'll figure it out. I'm like anticipating like spending like my days working on this because it's just like getting bigger than me at this point. It's always been bigger than me, but now it's like even bigger than I thought it would be. Having said that, there's always that fear that like it's so big that I might not do it justice and people might not like it, and that's okay. Even if people don't like it, even if it needs a lot of work, it's fine, because at least I'm writing the story finally that I really do want to write. So I'll film a bigger video of me going through like some details, and then I'll post it once the book is in publication stage or being published or is published. And I'm most likely going to self-publish it before the end of summer, and we'll see what happens to the book after that. I have like that crack look in my eye that, you know, like when you discover something yeah, so I watched on Netflix this entire documentary called This Is a Robbery, and it's about the Gardner Museum in Boston that was robbed in 1990. And basically these two guys showed up in police uniforms, like actual legit police uniforms of the Boston police, I guess, and they robbed the museum of 13 artifacts, most of them paintings, and 2 of them being paintings by Rembrandt, and also the painting of, you know, like the only painting done by Rembrandt at sea. And so it's a big deal. It's like probably all 13 pieces together worth $500 million. And right now there's still like a $10 million reward for any piece of information on these stolen pieces. And it's like been investigated and stuff, and they think it's like part of these mob members, and some of them came out of jail, and most of them are deceased because this happened in 1990. So 30 years later, we still haven't found any of those paintings. So anyways, so fascinating. I like literally just ordered a book on this topic because I'm just like so invested, and it was just such a good documentary. It was amazing, honestly. Best 4 hours spent of my life. I'm like not saying that lightly. It was really, really captivating. There's this one story of this guy called, I think, what was his, Connor? His name is Miles Connor, yeah. And basically he is like a professional art thief. And I mean, I don't think anymore. I think he's like retired from that. And back then in the mid 70s, he kept getting convicted for like stealing stuff and whatever. And at some point he gets convicted and his bail is $100 million. So he actually got this idea from an FBI agent where he told him, what can I do to get out of this? And he said, well, this one's going to cost you a Rembrandt, right? And the funny thing is, that sparked an idea. So he stole a Rembrandt, loaned it, basically took it out of a museum, and then, you know, hid it, and then gave it up to the FBI. So he gets released from jail, and his bail goes from $100 million to $100, and his 2 4-year sentences shortens to 1 4-year sentence. It's just like such an insane story. If you have Netflix, I really urge you to go watch that documentary. I'm so tired because I've just been consuming a lot today, so I'm pooped out. I did not write today, obviously, because I've just been doing research, ordered some new books about art thievery, and I'm just so excited but also tired and exhausted. I might do some work on my novel actually tonight, but for now I'm gonna go for a small walk, short walk, and then I'll come back and maybe I'll give you an update.